Have it just coming up on 2 months now. We had it ordered since April. We were waiting on the tilt road, the tilt hitch. So that held us up a couple of weeks waiting for that. We were waiting a 7 week waiting list for that and parts to come for it to be assembled, and that kind of held it up a bit. But other than that, Liam had her kind of ready to go since April, late April. Liam Murray, plant sales in Clonroach. He's the agent for Gong utility in this area. It's my first one. First Gong machine. I have 1.5 ton and 3 ton diggers previously with the last 15-16 years.
What weight is this?
And this is a 9 ton machine. It's the first machine of that size that I've owned. We felt that we needed to jump up with a lot of bigger work coming in the pipeline. Then labour shortages, just trying to get maximise as much work and do as much as we can with the machines. Tied with the idea of buying a 6 ton. But the way I looked at it, it wasn't a huge step up from a 3 ton machine. We were still going to have to get involved in getting trucks or tractors and rollers to move it. So we said we might as well go the whole hog and go the bigger machine. Also have a farm, kind of farming with my dad. So for that kind of work, cleaning drains and putting in roadways, it's just a little bit more capable for that kind of work. Can load a lorry with ease with it. So that's why we said we made the bigger jump up to the 9 ton. And
how are you finding it so far?
So far, so good, yeah. No problems power-wise, digging, it's doing the job. Tilt hitch is a godsend, huge labour saver. Landscaping is our main work. Area we did recently would have took 3.5 to 4 days to do with a 3 ton digger. Had it done 2 days handy with this machine, and a lot less labour, covering a lot more ground with one pass. And due to the tilt hitch, you're able to work steeper and more uneven ground quicker without having to do any less manual labour. We would have to be doing more tying with the hand rakes and shovels previously, but not as much at all with this.
How do you find the cab?
Cab is okay, yeah, cab is okay. Maybe the front windscreen could go a little higher, or give you a little bit more vision when you're up high with the tree shears and stuff like that, but it's not a major thing, you can live with it. Cab is good, no different to any other machine of that size I've driven. They're all very similar. Fuel wise, not too bad. She's lean enough, no, and again, no different. I've drove different 8 ton and 9 ton machines on self-drive hire over the years, and not a whole lot of difference as regards fuel consumption and stuff like that. Cab is nice and comfortable, climate control of a warm day, so no issues that way.
And all around quality?
So far so good. One little issue with it was only a faulty doughty washer or a rubber seal on the pressure sensor coming off the hydraulic tank. There was only a small thing, rang Liam and they had it up within 2 days and they fixed it. Just was losing a small bit of oil, but nothing major. Yeah, so far so good. And like I said, I kind of done my research, and before I was buying, and the word was good that there'd be plenty of backup for these machines. So
that leaned you towards Gong,
it did, and price was a huge factor. Reasonably priced, yeah. Huge price difference in some of the other models. I've been toying with the idea of buying one for the last 3 years, and almost had one bought about 3 years ago, but then the time I would have had to wait, a lot of the work that I had for it would have passed. Would have lost it, so I just bought in contractors to do it, and held off. And sure, then as we all know, since then with the war in Ukraine and everything, the cost of stuff has just gone through the sky. Some of the other models have gone up colossal money, 20-30% from what they were 3 years ago. And when I rang Liam, I looked at it, and price wise they were coming in far cheaper than the other models. Yeah, sometimes you might question the price, and people say you get what you pay for, but there's a 5-year warranty with that digger, or 4,000 hours, whichever comes first. So I'll have a lot of hours, a lot of work done before I have to worry about issues. It's Gong's problem or Liam's problem, whichever you want to look at, for the next 4 years, until those 4,000 or 5 years till that 4,000 hours is up on it. We'll worry about it after that, or maybe move her on. But for that kind of package and the price, it was hard to look away from it. So we went with it, and we got extra implements as regards to tree shears, tree grapple, and we were able to get all those implements for almost the price of another machine. What another machine would cost with no implements. So it was hard to look away from.